Well, it seems like another year has passed and I am dressed for the occasion because as the previous years I'm gonna make a full inventory showcase of my inventory and how it has changed over this past year. And yeah, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I'm not gonna make any videos, so hope you had some time to spend it nicely with family. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Do not look at my rank, please. That is very ass. I did not play that much, as you can see. And that rank also, ooh, yeah. I swear I'm still good at the game. I'm still face at level 10. I'm still decent. It's not just skins, I swear. Okay, let's get into the skins, into the juicy stuff. Also, note to self, I definitely need to buy a decent camera next year. That is something I'm definitely gonna do. But let's take a look at my combos. End of the year combos. So for the T side, I have max. No, they're not max. They're best pattern, tier 1 pattern, crimson kimono gloves in minimal wear. These are the lowest float for that particular pattern. It is a double webbed pattern. You can see there is the web and there is the web. And they are quite standard. I really like this pattern. I looked through all the tier 1 patterns. I really like this pattern because the right hand did have the web really centered, which I really liked, and the left hand really does look good as well. So it's a double webbed pattern. It's also considered a triple web, but I don't really count that because of there's like one finger or something on the right hand that has another web. I don't really count that. So I think it's one of the good double web patterns. And I have the #1 highest float minimal wear Nomad knife ruby. Yeah. As for my CT loadout, we have these gloves. These are the crimson kimono gloves, my favorite gloves in all of Counter-Strike ever since they were released. But definitely a downgrade to last year, a very big downgrade even, but still, I'm not complaining. These are decent gloves. We have a max black pattern. Actually, I need to check out the pattern. I think it was 989. Yeah, I like that because the number is symmetrical. As you can tell, I'm very autistic. I like I said, the number is 989. So like if you read backwards, it's also 989, which is very nice. And it's also a tier 1 black pattern. So both hands are maximum black, maximum gray. So the diamonds are kind of symmetrical, and these are battle scarred, the 0.59, so that's decent. And this is the #1 highest float Bowie knife ruby in the game. So two #1 float knives. I do like #1 float knives, and I have a few different ones. If we sort by quality, this actually isn't a #1 knife. This is my very first knife that I've ever bought. I have tracked it down through CSGO exchange and different methods to find it again. I bought it on the Steam community market for, I remember, 70 euros. I felt really bad because I bought some Steam gift cards. I didn't tell my mom what this was for. And I was like, what the hell did I just buy? And I've tracked it down. I bought it again. I still like it. It's kind of a bloody knife. So that's my very first knife that I've ever had. And I've called it Bowie Knife 2016 because I bought it at the beginning of 2016. So we have this flip knife, floppy, #1 highest float, field tested, slaughter. This one, just called Rose, probably gonna give it a better name. Highest float minimal wear Nomad. I did lose some money on that one because of the trade up update. And the minimal wear Bowie Ruby. I actually think this one is quite nice. Actually, it's worth a screenshot even. Minimal wear. Highest float in the world. Highest float in the world, Karambit Slaughter. I did have one last year. There was a better pattern, definitely, because the diamond was really centered. We still have a diamond right here. And I really did like this a lot, because this reminds me of the old Karambit that I had. The knife I had the longest time. Because I got it after I sold the Bowie knife, Crimson, that I showed you. It was a StatTrak field tested Karambit Slaughter, and the pattern looked almost exactly like this one, just this one is the highest float possible, so it looks really scratched. but it has pretty much the same pattern that I had before. So I think that's a pretty cool detail right here. I actually do not mind karambits being worn that much. I think for karambits, I actually think it looks kind of nice. I don't know. It's probably just me because I like how it just adds this corner right here. Anyway, what else we got? We got this highest float cookery knife slaughter, and we got the highest float paracord knife crimson web. I'm definitely gonna get some new other highest or lowest float knives. Definitely some other rubies as well, like my dream knife, some kind of M9 ruby would be good. I definitely want that back because I have sold it this year. And yeah, the gloves, definitely some tier 1s planned for next year. That definitely has to come. So my biggest goal for next year, I did sell them, sell my field tested ones because I had to, trust me. And I am planning to buy a pair of minimal wear ones. So really end game. But yeah, that definitely is a big task that I still have to do and have to save up for, because it is not cheap at all, but it is really a dream and has always been a dream. So, but right now with these two combos, for like intermediary combos, definitely happy with them. Cannot really complain. I think it's kind of unique, kind of cool. Yeah. Something I also wanted to show is what my profile looked like. So just so I remember myself what it looked like this year and what I'm gonna change for next year when I look back on this year. So this is my profile, level 660. Definitely gonna upgrade that a little bit to either 684 because I love the pattern 684 glove, or to 717. And probably gonna end it there because it's just getting way too expensive, way too out of hand. Unless I get super rich, then I'm gonna get to level 1000. Anyway, this is kind of my showcase right now. As you can tell, the deagle is missing. The deagle is gone. I don't have a deagle. Otherwise, really cool looking showcase. They did change the pins. They were green, the genuine pins, but they did change them to their respective rarity colors. Anyway, this is my cool artwork that I have right now, made by Sumo Mafia. Really cool artwork. We can make it a little bit bigger. Really cool artwork. Links, beep up, bloop, 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 beep up, bloop. And I have 6,500 hours in the game. If we check out the inventory, it says it's a value of 30,000. Obviously, that is not counting sticker prices. So, yeah, stickers make pretty much most, if not all, like most of the inventory. It's just if you'd sell it just straight up, no sticker prices. As you can see, some gold stuff because some number ones. So another thing I managed to do, which you could have seen in my videos that I've uploaded, I did get all the possible operation pins that you can get. Obviously, they're all bronze because I cannot upgrade them because I cannot play the operations anymore. But I did get all these coins, like the Operation Bravo coin, I don't know if I got that this year, but probably. Payback, Phoenix, I also don't know if I got that year, but this one I definitely got this year. Latest I got very expensive Operation Vanguard coin. And yeah, so I have all the operation coins. I do have all these coins, like these, ever since they introduced those major coins, I guess. I sadly do not have the pick'ems, and I'm missing the 2015 service medal, but I have all the service medals starting from 2016. I have the 5-year veteran coin. I'm gonna get the 10-year coin today, actually, which is very interesting. We're gonna see if it's just gonna pop up or something, or if it's actually tomorrow, because yeah, today is 10 years since I first played Counter-Strike. Damn. Okay. And I have all the genuine pins, all of them. I have them on my wall in real life, and I like the physical versions, and I have all of them in the in-game versions with the code. So, but that I already had, I think, like 1 or 2 years ago. But that's something I'm also very proud of. Continuing on, we have the M4A4 Howl, my favorite skin in the game. just looks wise. I love the Howl design. I just love how it looks. This fiery dragon, it's amazing. I really do love it. And I have this Reason Holo on it. On the database, I think only 1 or 2 Howls with Reason Holos show up. There's this one, there's one with an iBuyPower on Titan as well, but it is static, and the iBuyPower covers the art. And there is one which is 4x Reason Holo, but that one is static, and also I think it's duped, that's why it doesn't show up on the database. So I think right now this is the only one that shows up on the database, so which is mine. There's a lot of iBuyPower Holo ones which do look really, really good. I just always like the uniqueness of having a Reason Holo one. And it's worth position obviously as well, but at least it doesn't cover the artwork. Moving on, we have this absolute beauty, which is the Fire and Ice SSG Blood in the Water, one of the best scouts in the game. So there's a bunch of Blood in the Waters with iBuyPower Holo, not that many actually, 15. 5 Titan and iBuyPower Holo ones. And I'm very, very lucky to own one of them. This is mine. It's in field tested, the only one in field tested. We have this one, which is quite insane as well. This is considered best position for the iBuyPower, but I do not like it that much because that is what it looks like in game. It's like the head is completely cut off. I do not like that. And then there's this one, which is arguably even better. Absolutely insane. There has to be like, that is like the best scout in the game. Like, dude, just look at that rainbow. The 4 most expensive Katowice stickers. And he added a Reason Holo slab as well. This guy is insane. Just a $50,000 sticker slapped and literally slapped onto there. That is quite insane. I would either consider this one or this one the best scout in the game. I think this one really does take the cake completely. And I'm very, very proud of. Absolute beauty. I can show you in game as well. I'm extremely happy with that one. Like, it's just such an upgrade from the one that I had. Oh yeah, this is the old one that I had, just with Navi Olo, and this is insane. We have my classic AK that I did lend to the Major. I saw some mixed reactions on it. Some people really disliked it, some people thought it was kind of funny. Some people actually liked it. I do still really like it. Mixed Katowice on the X-ray, super unique, and really does not look that bad. I'm gonna be honest, I just love how it looks. And the X-ray is an absolutely underrated AK skin. So I'm very happy with that one as well. This is my old kill confirmed, but I also don't know if it was this year. I do think it was this year that I've picked up this absolute magnificent beauty. Very, very expensive, super duper rare. You cannot really find a lot of kill confirms with decent stickers. And there's a 4x Reason on the kill confirmed. Absolute beauty. Perfect USPS. I know there's a lot of Titan Holo, iBuyPower Holo, USPSs, but I really wasn't that much of a fan of, like, I could have gotten like a stainless with an iBuyPower Holo for way cheaper than this one actually, and these are just paper stickers. But I always loved the kill confirmed skin. It's the best USPS skin in my opinion, and I really, really wanted it to be the kill confirmed. So it had to be the kill confirmed with some Katowice stickers, and I chose this 4x Reason. Absolutely beautiful, absolute beauty. I really love the back of the gun. Like you have this nice eagle symbol. I just love how that looks. So that one definitely takes the cake for me over the more clean looking ones with just stainless and iBuyPower Holo, you know. Except like this, obviously very, very insane. First of all, it doesn't work for me because it's static. I only collect non-static skins. And yeah, it does look really nice. I'm gonna be honest, it does look really nice, but it just, I don't know, I just prefer the kill confirmed skin so much more. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that think differently. It's just my opinion. I really like this kill confirmed. It's definitely worth it for me. What else? What else? We have this Orb Prince. I think I had this last year. I think. Yeah, I did have this last year, right? Orb Prince, low float. Yeah, 0.01, but factory new, and it has a Vox Holo. That's a 101, only one of those exists. Vox Holo, $25,000 sticker on this orb prints. Absolute beauty. My favorite orb skin with a absolute beautiful sticker. It just fits really well. I'm a huge fan of the skin. They did nerf it a lot in CS2, as you can see. It's very dark. That's how battle scarred ones looked in CSGO, but this is what it looks like. What factory new ones look in CS2. But under the right lighting, it does look amazing, like this. I need to screenshot that. It looks sick. Yeah, that is the orb. What else? What else? This coin is actually. I hate this because it's a freaking muffin. Okay, we have this sort of, which is quite nice. Reason holo on this Kraken sort of. Yeah, I think that's endgame for me. I don't need a better sort of than this. Some surfers surfing on the waves. Like a reason holo. This is my agent. He has this frog, bayonet frog, which is like $400 right now, which is kind of insane. And he has two howl stickers because I really like the howl. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting like a 3x bayonet frog as well, but then it's missing the howl, and that would be kind of sad. What else? This is my orb red line, my old orb red line. Still a beauty in my opinion. I buy power and reason holo. I still occasionally play with it. Really nice orb. This is also a kind of a placeholder. I definitely want to get a AK red line, a really sick endgame AK red line at some point. So that is kind of a placeholder until now. What else? What else? This Aim for OS Hot Rod, one of my favorite skins. Oh my god, I love it so much. Awesome freaking skin. As you can see, there's only 2 Reason Holo M4 Hot Rods. This one is also really sick. With 3 papers and 1 on the best position. Mine is on second best. Right here. And we have the LGB holo on the best position. We have the howl sticker and we have the mouse spots. Oh, what a beautiful skin. I have always loved the Hot Rod. I did, I remember I had it. I sold it for $100 on Buff. Oh my god. And I bought this. I bought this one for back then with the $140 that I got for my old F1 Hot Rod. Right now, I think it's like $3,000 just by itself without any stickers on it. And this one has a Reason, an LGB, and mouse spots holo. And I know people don't care about that one, but I really like that. I really like the howl sticker. It kind of, I like how it complements my M4A4 skin, my howl. It just complements it so well. It just fits so well. I absolutely love this. Where is it? Oh yeah, there. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. I have to show that one in game as well, right? Yeah, that looks sick. That looks beautiful. I'll also lend that one out on for the Budapest Major. Because I forgot to mention it before, the goal of my inventory is kind of to create this fully red, full Katowice loadout. So I want to get endgame skins, which are red and Katowice, and non-stat rack for all of the guns in the game. And I am very far into it, and I'm very... like, I'm only missing a few skins, but the few skins that I am missing are so extremely expensive that it's gonna take a really long time to actually finish this. But I'm very proud with what I've built, especially the upgrades I've made this year. I've crafted this one myself. This is a Negev Mjolnir, which is also like $2,300 or something by itself. And I have crafted this really controversial craft with 1 LGB paper on the back right here and 3 LGB Katowice 2015s looking at the front. It's kind of like it shoots out. I kind of like that. That's how it looks. I've thought through like 50 different ideas of how I'm going to place the stickers, but I've chosen this one because in game you really do see this position a lot. Like, just look at that. Like the LGB sticker is like really at the front, so you can really see it on this position, and that's why I chose this position. So yeah, that's a craft I made myself actually. Then I have this cool USP. It's a P to 50 with I buy power and Dignitas holo. I actually wanted this one for a while. I finally was able to pick it up, and yeah, really cool, just really cool skin, the Mendy with both of those. Now I have 3 P250s that I really like in my inventory. This is already the second with the Reason, the Muertos with the Reason. I also have these Muertos with the LGB, but you can barely see it, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I prefer the Reason. Just pops way more. I also have... oh, it's right here. The P250 Crimson Kimono. You know what's up. You know what's up. Crimson Kimono, max red pattern, as you can see, max red, with 4 LGB papers. That is what you call a P250, man. That is a true collector's P250, yeah. Right there. That is how it's supposed to look like, yeah. Okay, moving on. We have this P90 Cold-Blooded. I had one with an iBipower holo, but I chose this one over it. Swapped it for this Titan holo best position and iBipower in the back. Wow, I really do love the showcases. Yeah, this is what it looks like. iBipower is only really visible if you inspect it. The Titan really pops on that one. Counterpart to that would be... just check it in my loadout. Right here. A P90 Fallout Warning with Reason holo on the best position and Titan on the back position. I really like how these complement each other as well. This is a PP Bison High Roller. I did not find a better PP Bison that is red and has got to be the stickers, or that people want to sell. So I'm still kind of stuck with this one. PP Bison High Roller, Complexity. It is really nice, don't get me wrong, but it kind of doesn't fit value-wise into the inventory, because everything's like so expensive, and then there's just this. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with that. I need some kind of plan with that. So that needs to be upgraded a little bit, but it's still a very nice skin, definitely. I have this Scar 20 Cyrex with the LGB best position, but my main Cyrex, my main Scar 20 is this Cyrex with the Dignitas holo best position. Really happy that I could pick this one up. It just looks great. And I really like the Cyrex, the Scar 20 Cyrex. It just looks really well. Really good. I have one, I have a Crimson Kimono, but the Crimson Kimonos they just wear so much. Like, this is minimal wear, right? And it's just so scratched up everywhere. Yeah, I do not like that. I really like the Cyrex. Scar 20 just looks sick. The SG503 is this Integrady with 4 3D Max stickers. Quite nice, quite nice. Fits color-wise, definitely. I have this Tranquility with a Vox holo Katowice 2015, so I can't use it. But I did pick up this one, a XM1014 Heaven Guard with iBipower. I think I also had that already. But I got this beauty of a skin. A XM1014 Heaven Guard, iBipower holo. You're probably thinking, why is that special? Well, it is special because the XM1014 is super hard to get with decent stickers. As you can see, there's only 8 total XM1014s with iBipower holo, which is crazy, right? There's billions of AKs with iBipower or Titan holos. But just look at how little there are for the XM, for good reason, because, you know, why would you put an expensive sticker even back then on an XM? So that's why they are super rare. I did think about picking this one up as well, but I'm glad that I chose the one that I chose. I'm very happy with this Heaven Guard. It's just completely red, way more red than the other one. Fits perfectly. Moving on, we have this Souvenir MP5 SD Labrats. We have Labrats with 4 moused stickers. Special thing about that one as well is the pattern 800, which is the big mama red pattern. You can see there's a big mama red on the handle, on the handguard at the front. So this big mama red pattern is the best, considered the best pattern of the skin. And we have 4 red stickers, the mouse spots, mouse spots. Katowice 2014 on that one. So awesome MP5, like really awesome MP5. There's really not that many red options, and this one is just, I'm just super happy with that one. Then we have this Galil Orange Gigipad with I buy power holo, and the rest is pretty much worthless because it's just paper stickers. But the I buy power, oh, yeah, that's a Chomper. I made a video about the Chomper, but I can of course show you the Chomper here as well. This is the Chomper. If you shoot, it chomps, chomp, 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 chomp. It looks like the I buy power holo is eating. Really, really cool. Classic. And we have this revolver. Sadly, this is already one of the best revolvers in the game. We really don't have that many good revolver skins. There's the Bone Mask, which is ugly but very, very rare, and a bunch of other ones. But this is one of the best, definitely. We have the mouse spots paper on the front and mouse spots holo on the spinny thing. Yeah, that's a really good revolver, definitely. I'm so glad that one of the best revolvers is red, and it's red accents. So that is awesome. Really happy about that one. Oh, look at that. There's also a very nice skin, the Sus Amogus. Call it that myself, and I made this sticker craft myself, the Amogus. And there's a Amogus. Sus. And there's a glove pointing, a hand with a glove pointing on the Amogus. Isn't that awesome? But that's not all. I have a second Amogus. A Longus Amogus. On the corner right here. But I didn't bother making a craft on it. What else? Well, what else? Okay, that's pink. Some red charms. This really sick Dual Berettas Hemoglobin Titan Holo. Also quite expensive. Farmer's Sticks Hellraisers Holo. Pretty sure it's 1/1. Farmer's Sticks is with holo stickers. Super duper rare. It's the reddest and coolest Farmer skin, and I got it with a really nice sticker. That's awesome. I actually might pick up a Spitfire as well. Maybe, but it's more green than anything, but it does have a really nice red font just because of the nostalgia that I have from from back then when the Spitfire was considered really, really cool. Farmer's skin, I've never seen it after. This is just a little evil daimyo with a little Dignitas sticker. What else? Oh, this one also has a cool I don't know why you can't spin them around anymore. You can't even see the patches when inspecting. We have this awesome Glock. Really cool Glock. Still very happy that I picked that one up. Titan Holo, Box Holo, and I did change it this year. It had a Fnatic sticker on the handle. I hated it. That's why I scrapped it. I killed the sticker. And there's a LDLC sticker behind here. But I bought a DreamHack iBuy Power because I just liked. I didn't like the blue. It just ruined it for me. So I put the iBuy Power over it, and I think it looks awesome. And I put it over it so that when I look on top, it kind of connects with the bullet chamber right here. Like it just like makes such a cool line. I think such a cool gray line right here. I think that looks kind of sick, actually. That's why I placed it right there. Yeah, that's all possible with custom sticker placement. I'm very happy about that. This is my old MP7 Whiteout Complexity Holo, nothing special. Then we have Dual Brothers Panther Reason Holo and Hellraiser's paper. Really cool Reason Holo right there. Really good position. And there's like the contrast to the hemoglobin, so one for each team, pretty much. All sort of with iBuy Power. Pretty cool. Not as cool as the Kraken, if I'm being honest, with the Reason Holo. 4X, 3 Max, Tech 9 Isaac. Pretty hard to get decent Tech 9s, especially decent red Tech 9s, and then red Tech 9s with iBuy Power stickers. They're pretty rare, pretty hard to get. So very, very cool skin. Also this agent with the Howl and the Bayonet Frog. And the frog is like on the side here. Next up, Orc Hot Rod. I buy Power Holo. Really cool position. Oh my god. I hate this model. Why is it so zoomed in the preview? But I'm very, very happy with that one. And in my opinion, best position. So another one of the Hot Rod family, and I have a third one of the Hot Rod family, which is right here, the MP9 Hot Rod with an I buy Power sticker, right at the front here. And if you can see my autistic pattern, you would see that this one, the M41S Hot Rod, has the Reason Holo. The Orc Hot Rod has the I buy Power Holo, and the holy trinity of stickers in Counter-Strike, all the $50,000 stickers. 3 most expensive stickers in the entire game are the I buy Power, the Titan, and the Reason. And I have the I buy Power and the Reason, so I'm missing a Titan. So this one is hopefully getting replaced with a Titan Holo version. That would be crazy, that would be amazing, and that is really something I'm trying to get. And I've been trying to get for years, I'm gonna be honest, but there's something I'm trying to get, definitely. What else? So we have this CZ Auto actually, 75 with I buy Power Holo. Classic. Stickers look goofy on that gun itself, I'm gonna be honest. Look at it, it looks like a teeth, it's like a schnurrbart, a mustache, it's just hanging out there. Really funny. But awesome skin, awesome CZ, no complaints there. Also this guy, cool health patch that I put on him, cool hull patch, and he also has the bayonet frog, of course. This one I crafted myself, very controversial. Some may consider it ugly, I can understand that, but it's one of the only red G3 SG ones that we have. It's a weird craft, I know. It is 4 Hellraisers Katowice 2014 stickers slapped onto the yellow positions of the skin, like these yellow boxes. And this is like the callback to a Danger Zone, a game mode I really liked, playing with friends and everybody. Like I really missed that game mode. And this is the map, what the map looked like, and the zone coming looked like the red part. So I did choose this one over the Executioner, which is more orange anyways. I'm not regretting it, crafting on this one with these 4 positions. I do not play the G3 that much anyway, but it's endgame for me, you know, and I'm happy that I could pay homage to the Danger Zone. Next up, M249 Magma. Reason Holo. Clean. Nice. I like that. My old Max 7 Heaven Guard, which I picked up for $30 back then. My new Max 7 Heaven Guard. Reason Holo. Really nice. Endgame for me. Suck. We have this train sticker, which I put there because, first of all, it doesn't take away from the main sticker. I like clean craft where like there isn't too much going on. So I put it on the handle, but it has the same effect as the Reason Holo, as you can see. So I think it kind of added to it a little bit. Then we have my new MP7, which is, it's red, okay, it's red. This is red. I'm gonna gaslight you into thinking it's red. It's orange, obviously, but it has a Vox Holo on the worst position on the handle. It was a cool skin, I'm not gonna lie. It's these cool Columbus stickers which kind of turn into red. And the Vox Holo sticker is just an awesome skin. Again, the MP7 is one of those skins where it's very hard to get with, especially red skins with any Katowice stickers. There isn't really any red MP7s except for the Mischief, as far as I know. So I would have to craft on that and it really wouldn't look that nice. So I think this one is a really good alternative, and I can kind of count that as red still. It's orange, like come on. And some of my music hits, my old Negev with the Bratatar with Navi paper, old P2000 with Titan on best position, new P2000 with I buy Power best position. That's awesome. That's endgame for me for P2000s. Old Scar 20, I buy Power. some stickers. Old Tech 9 Isaac with just one 3D Max Katowice. Now I have 4 on it. Very nice. And oh my god, that's like one of the my favorite skins in my inventory. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's kind of crazy, but this is like one of the best skins in my inventory. I love it so incredibly much. I think the UMP is such a sick looking gun just by itself. It's so sleek looking. I love playing with the UMP. I remember playing with my buddy Operation Wildfire, and I was flexing on him because I spent $2 on a UMP skin. So like the UMP is really something that's stuck in my mind. I love the UMP as a gun itself. I think it's actually not that bad of a gun. Remember when it was still meta. And I love the Blaze skins out of all of the Blaze stuff. I love the Deagle Blaze. It's the best Deagle skin in my opinion. And this one is just awesome looking. A Blaze UMP, and it has an iBuy Power Holo. Like holy shit, that's such a sick skin. I don't know why I'm simping over it so much. I just love it so much, man. It just looks so sick with the iBuy Power, like zack, zack. And just look how sleek. Like the gun itself just looks so sleek. It's just like zack, man. That's awesome. Right now I can also show you what the Howl looks like in game. While I'm at it, I'm also going to show you the AK. Sick AK. But definitely want a secondary AK being a really nice red line. Kind of contrast it. Because I have 2 M4 skins, right? I have the Howl and the Short Rod, even though one of is the M4A4 one is M4A1S. So I also kind of want to have 2 AK skins. Next up, this one is just kind of something I picked up because I thought it was cool. Blood Tiger with complexity best position. And this one, oh, this is sick. I think, did I have this? I think it's a new pickup from this year. Mac 10 Candy Apple. Reason Holo on the Candy Apple and 3 paper reasons. Super duper hard to get. Mac 10 Candy Apples with any sort of Katowice Holo sticker are very, very expensive because they're also super duper rare and people like playing the Mac 10 and they like playing the MP9. These are like pretty much the only SMGs that still get played, so obviously it's gonna fetch a lot of money, and I was able to pick that up, and I know Key was also interested in that, and he's the Chinese collector who owns like pretty much all of the Mac 10 candy apples with any sort of Katowice Holo sticker, so I'm really very glad that I could pick this one up, otherwise Key would just keep this forever. So I'm really, really glad that I could pick this awesome skin up. It just looks sick in my collection. I'm very happy to own it. It's just, for me, it's completely endgame. And also kind of, I call it Mac 10 Incident because I'm also making fun of One Pixel with that one because of his Mac 10, which also had 4 reason stickers, but they were all 4 holo stickers and not just 1 holo like for me. So yeah, he kind of wrecked there. Then we have this 5.7 candy apple. Also endgame for me, also super, super sick. Awesome 5.7 with iBuy Power Holo. Yeah, that's definitely endgame for me as well. Really, really like that 5.7. This is my old Mac 10 Candy Apple with Reason Holo. A handle. Really cool skin. Some good memories. Glad I still own it. And we have this Nova Candy Apple that I still own. This I definitely had last year, I think. Just looks sick as well. Another candy apple with a nice sticker. Candy apples and Katowices just go together so well because they're just so clean. Fits really well. These I've already shown you. This is my old UMP. Follow warning with iBuy Power sticker. Also cool. And my old XM with the Clan Mystic and ADLC. So definitely the newer XM that I have is a sick upgrade to the one I had before. Look at that. That's such a sick skin. And I really do play the XM a lot. It does tilt the enemies, which is like kind of psychological warfare. I really like the XM, and it is pretty useful in a lot of situations. I've also picked up a bunch of different stuff like these gift packages. Can you see it? Like this audience participation parcel. That one. Then there's the gift package, and then there is the palette of presents. They are pretty useless because you can actually activate it in game. I think it still works. And then a random person in your match gets a random skin. But I think the skins that you can get are pretty ass. And yeah, that's it. You're getting a gray skin, like you're gifting somebody a gray skin. They were pretty cheap back then, and they've been retired ever since, so that's super expensive now, and I've picked up all 3 versions that exist of these packages. The normal one, the palette, which is when used, up to 9 other players in your match will get a random item as a gift from you, and the audience participation, when used, up to 25 viewers watching your match will get a random item as a gift from you. When have you ever had 25 people watch your match? Anyway, I've picked this one up, I think, as well. I don't know, it's kind of ugly. And this one as well. I don't know why I did that. Also, no, this one isn't that ugly, honestly. Like the green from the mouse spots kind of fits with this green. Oh, come on, it's kind of ugly. And this is my old G3. What else? No, that's actually it. That's actually it. We have went through the entire inventory. This is what my loadout looks right now. And this is what my loadout looks like right now. Yeah. What am I hoping for the future? Pick up Deagle. Definitely a new Blaze again. But this time an endgame Blaze, hopefully. And new gloves, tier 1, Crimson Kimonos, minimal wear. That's the dream. And a very nice M9 Ruby as well. These are the dreams that I have for next year, and maybe even the AK red line, but that isn't the main focus, but like an endgame red line would be sick as well. Oh, and do not forget the MP9. The MP9 I do need to pick up. I need it. Anyway, that is the end of my inventory right now, the inventory showcase. I'm super happy with what I was able to build over all these years. It's an amazing hobby. It is a ton of fun. The game is still fun to play. I just wish they would add a lot of new content, new operations. I kind of really miss days where we had so much content that we could play with friends. I miss they could just add a million game modes. Like, who cares if they don't get played? Who cares? We still have them, you know. We still have the options to play them, like Danger Zone or something. Who cares if the game is like 1 GB bigger then? I really would like to have Danger Zone and all that back. A bunch of new maps, operations, that would just be sick. I really wish that would be back. That's what I'm wishing for the game next year. And yeah, I'm very happy with the friends I've found through the community, the support I've gotten, the nice people that I was able to talk to, even though I was so busy this year. Like, all of the Twitter community, you're all great and awesome, guys. Stay like you are, and also I wish you the best with your collections as well, to get like really the skins that you really want. Hope you can all achieve them and achieve a big part of them next year as well. So and to my viewers as well, if you have any skins that you want, I hope you achieve your dreams. Even if they're not skins, I still hope you achieve your dreams, and I wish you a lot of health, a lot of good health for next year, and happiness. And yeah, that kind of concludes this video. I probably yapped for a very long time again, as I always do, but it's always kind of fun to make these videos. Even though they don't get that many views, I still have this documentation for myself. Actually, I sometimes rewatch, like at the end of the year, I rewatch the other videos, kind of get a feeling of how far I've come. Because a lot of the times I have this problem as well. You've come so far, but you don't really see it. You don't, so it's harder for you to appreciate it. But you really need to stop sometimes and just look back at what you have achieved and be proud of that as well, and not always look for the next big thing to strive for. But it's good to strive for new stuff, but it's always, you need to always just have this moment of thankfulness. Okay, enough yapping. Have a good new year. I wish you all the best. Have a good one, as always.